There was something in the air this National Day. Just hours after the UK's Parliament had recessed, leaving a cloud of constitutional uncertainty hanging over the whole country, and with the potential prospect of general elections both in the UK and Gibraltar, the atmosphere was charged with more political density than even the strongest of Levante clouds could ever muster. But the winds, both political and meteorological, were blowing in another direction. Gibraltar was buzzing following a weekend of festival music, and the party mood was something which was appreciated by first-time visitor Chris Pincher, Minister for Europe.
This is my first Gibraltar Day, but I tell you something, if this is the sort of party that you can throw, I'm coming back next year. And the year after that too. What a great sight.
Mr. Pincher said he was confident the UK and Gibraltar would come out of the Brexit uncertainty stronger and side by side. And he reaffirmed the UK's commitment to British sovereignty. It was a message delivered even more emphatically by the Prime Minister. Although there were murmurings of dissent from the crowd in the first few seconds of his recorded message, Boris Johnson's prose was peppered with evidence of having done his homework on the Gibraltarian identity. And by the time his delivery was complete, the people had been won over.
And if there's one thing I know about democracy, it's that politicians can't just ignore referendums in the name of political expediency. So that means not 1 inch of rock, not 1 slice of Calentita, not 1 hair on the head of 1 Barbary Macaque will ever be given up without the express consent of the people who call Gibraltar home.
The Chief Minister delivered his message with his characteristic gusto and passion. But this year, it was also laden with extra emotion. Speaking to GBC during his post-rally interview, Mr. Picardo said because a general election was coming up, this could be his last National Day as Chief Minister, and wanted to leave the people with no doubt about how much he loved this community and its people.
With goodwill, peace and friendship in our hearts for all those around us, we will overcome every siege in our history as we have in the past. We overcame Franco's last siege of Gibraltar. We swatted Margallo away like a fly, as we will any other. So Brexit, if it happens, will be just one more brick in the great history of the nation that we are building together. This is our sacred ground. That's why I've said it before, but I'll say it again. We are the Gibraltarians, the people of the rock. Red, white and blue. Red, white and proud. Red, white and free. Long live Gibraltar!
Since the abolition of the National Day balloons for environmental reasons, the organisers have tried different things every year to spice up the celebration element of the National Day rally. This year, there were 2 things which caught the eye. The first was a more sombre detail, a giant banner to mark the passing this year of 2 SDGG activists, William Serfati and Lawrence Robles, which was also noted in the speech by Chairman Richard Buttigieg.
National Day that we celebrate.
The second gesture was an uplifting one, a smiley emoji generated in the sky by the aerial display team, an image which was reflected on the smiles of the people looking from Casement Square on Gibraltar's 26th National Day.